Good afternoon. Today, Wednesday, March 25th, we're going to return to a full body warm-up dynamic stretch and then a full body workout. I hope everybody continues to be healthy, happy, safe and strong. Hopefully you guys are getting to do some things that you might not otherwise have done, some hobbies or whatnot, just getting out and doing some adventuring, whatever the case might be, with some maybe some extra time that we have on our hands. So yeah, hopefully everybody's doing really well. So today for the dynamic stretch, for the warm-up, we're going to need a wall for the initial part, and then we're going to need something comfortable to kneel on for the remaining portion of the warm-up. So the first three movements that we're going to do, 30 seconds apiece. We're going to do all on the right leg, and then we'll do all on the left leg. So let me just demonstrate real quick. So we're going to set up like we're essentially doing a push-up off the wall here. And we're going to start with that right. We're going to bring that right leg up as high as possible, and then come up on my left toes. So the right knee as high as possible, and up on those left toes as high as possible. And we'll go for 30 seconds. Then we're simply just going to kick that leg straight back, a little pause. Kick that leg back, a little pause. We get that glute and that hamstring to fire up, and then we're going to pair the two together. So each of those three different things for 30 seconds. All right. So if you need that wall, get to your wall. We're going to set up here in a push-up position and begin. So we're going to drive up and down. Get that knee up as high as we can. Drive up on that toe. Pause for just a second. Drive way up on your knee. Drive that toe. Drive up on that toe. Way up. 15 seconds. Get that knee up nice and high. Get up as tall as you can on that left leg, on that left toe, or on those left toes. Not toe, you have 5 of them, I know. 3, 2, 1. Okay, now we're just going to kick that leg straight back. When we do so, engage really hard through the glute and the hamstring. Just kicking that leg back, pause for just a second. Get a nice strong contraction. Good, another 15 seconds. Push back nice and hard. Good, 10 seconds. Nice little pause contractions. Let's do one more. All right, now we're going to put the whole thing together. So I kick back and squeeze, and then I drive way up on the knee up, and then way up on those toes. Drive back and squeeze, drive that knee up, way up on those toes. All while I'm doing so, keeping my torso upright. 10 more seconds. One more rep. Okay, let's switch to the other side. So now I'll be driving that left leg up, the left knee up, and coming way up on those toes. Driving up, good. Oh, whoops, I forgot to put my leg down. So yeah, hopefully you were not following me just then. Make sure that leg comes all the way back down. One more. Okay, now we're simply just going to extend that leg back, squeeze through the glute and hamstring, extend back. So the rest of me is nice and tall. And again, just getting that glute and that hamstring to fire up. "15 seconds, and then we'll put the two together. One more, and then we'll do the combo. Driving way up, and then kick that leg back. Drive way up, get as much height as you can. Nice, a lot of height. 15 seconds. Let's do a couple more reps. Driving way up. One more. And relax. Cool. All right. So now we're going to head to the ground. We're going to get that comfortable, something to kneel on. And we're going to start out with a series of our quad pelvic tilts, and then we're going to go into some scapular push-ups and elevation and depression for our shoulders. So we're going to first work on the lower part of our spine, and we're going to work on our shoulders. So let me get this a little bit here. All right. So I'm going to make sure that I set up, pushing away from the ground, pull those shoulders away from the ears, locking that upper back, and then we're just going to be working on that lower spine and going through. So posterior tilt, little rounding, anterior tilt, posterior, anterior. Try and work those end ranges of motion and just move as best you can through those end ranges. Get as much range of motion, feel those end ranges. 10 more seconds. So what I want you to do is I want you to kind of find that middle point, and we're going to find that middle point, that neutral position. This is going to stay in neutral. I'm going to engage those abs. From here, we're going to do scapular push-ups. So I'm going to push away from the ground, and then the shoulder blades will collapse. Push away from the ground, shoulder blades will collapse. Push and drop. Continue to pull the shoulders away from the ears. Don't allow those shoulders to shrug. Keep pushing away from pushing away for pulling away from the ears. Shoulder blades collapse and apart. Shoulder blades collapse and apart. Good. So holding that position where the upper back is nice and rounded, that the abs are nice and tight, lower back is neutral. We're going to shrug and pull away, and shrug and pull away. I want you to focus on the point where you pull away. So we shrug a little bit and then pull down really hard away from our ears, and shrug and pull really hard, and shrug and pull away really hard. Engage through those lats as you pull down and back. Good. Shrug up and pull, shrug and pull. One more, shrug and pull. Good. All right. So we're gonna do bottle rocks and then half, and then let's do the bottle rocks first. We'll do the halves bottle rocks first. So what I'll do here is I'll set up on my with my left leg out extended. Excuse me, my right leg out extended. My left knee underneath me. If I need more of a stretch, I can always spread my legs out a little bit. I want to make sure that in this case, my left foot, that the heel is pushing out. I don't want to let it collapse down. I want to make sure that that pushes out. All right, so we're going to go 30 seconds on the side. We're going to do nice, gentle rocks. So we're trying to maintain our neutral spine. As we rock back, we're not going to be rounding of the spine at all. I want to find that neutral spine position, abs nice and tight, and then we're just going to rock back and relax. And rock back and relax. We're going to go for 30 seconds. Rock back, kind of find that sticking point, find that point where you feel that stretch, and relax. So I really want you to focus on your belly being tight, your lower back being neutral, and pulling your shoulders away from your ears. Good, nice gentle rock. Feel that stretch in the inner part of your thighs and the adductors. Let's do a couple more. One more. Good, okay. We'll go ahead and switch to the other side. So get that knee in a position here. Remember, this foot over here, don't let it collapse in. Make sure that that foot's going out. We're gonna extend this leg out, the left leg out. Those hands out in front of me. Give me that neutral spine, belly nice and tight. And we're gonna continue, we're gonna go back into those bottle rocks. So again, feeling a nice deep stretch. It's easy to give up that lower back, so really focus on maintaining that lower back position. Really strong lower back, strong neutral spine position as we rock back and forth. And let's do a couple more. 1 and 2. Good. Okay. So now we're going to go to a straight bottle rock. So this is going to be both legs underneath me. So I have those knees out, wide, not super wide, but wide-ish. And back over here. And again, now with both feet, we want to make sure that both heels are going out. Don't let those heels collapse in. All right, hands out in front of me. Establish that position and rock back and forth. Good, a nice gentle rock. Find that position, find that sticking point. Hang out there for a second. Come forward. Find that sticking point, come forward. Another 15 seconds. Sit down as deep as you can. Continue drive those heels out. Don't let those heels collapse in. Maintain neutral spine. One more. And relax. Okay, so we're going to, the workout today is going to include a lot of crawls, bear crawls and such, so we're going to do this next portion. It's going to get us ready for that. So each is for 30 seconds. And we're basically just going to go, we'll do like two at a time, the rest, two at a time, the rest. So obviously I'll instruct you as we go, but if you need to, you can always pause, try and figure it out, and then continue along. So if you need to kind of think through it a little bit, just pause it for a second, think through it, and then continue on. So the first is just going to be a quad. So just holding our quad position, belly tight, neutral spine. We're simply just we'll lift up and down, the knees right underneath the hips in this case, and we're just going to go up and down for 30 seconds. And then we're going to hold for 30 seconds. That's going to be our first minute. Ready? In that quad position, belly tight, neutral spine, pushing away from the ground, and begin. So I lift my knees up and down, up and down. That's all I got to do. I'm just going to bring those knees up a couple inches and down, up a couple inches and down. Good. Continue to push away from the ground. Draw your shoulders away from your ears. Tight belly. 10 more seconds. Continue to push, rotate those heels out a little bit. Don't let them collapse in too much. One more, and then we're going to hold position. So we're just going to hold this position right here. Nice strong position. Keep pushing away from the ground. Hold those shoulders away from the ears. 15 seconds. 10 seconds. Nice strong position, nice and solid. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and relax. All right. So this next one is going to be a bear crawl bottle rock. So we're going to go a little bit wider. This we're just going to do one movement for 30 seconds, and we'll take a little rest. So feet are going to be a little bit wider. So that bottle rock that we had just done with our knees on the ground, now we're going to do that same thing, but with our knees elevated. So real quickly, it'll look. So again, those knees stay off the ground, and I'm just nice and easy, just going to rock back and forth. All right. And I should have said at the beginning, all this bear crawl stuff can be done off of a chair as well. All right. Ready? And 30 seconds. So it's going to be a real short range of motion as we rock back, trying to push our butt back towards our heels. Push away from the ground with those arms. Belly stays tight, spine stays neutral. And just keep rocking back and forth, trying to get maybe a touch deeper every time. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Good. All right. So we got, we're going to do shoulder taps, and then from that bear crawl position, we're going to be mountain climbers where we're bringing our knees to the elbows. So we'll just do a regular shoulder tap, and then we're going to be driving those knees to the elbows, 30 seconds apiece. All right. Ready? And begin. So just like with a regular shoulder tap, you want to think about pushing down the hip of the arm that I'm picking up. So as I pick up the right hand, push the right hip down, and vice versa. When that left hand comes up, I push that left hip down. Hold that strong bear crawl position. Those knees just a little bit off the ground. 5 seconds, and then we go into the mountain climber version. Okay, so now we're going to bring the knees up to the elbows. Don't let the legs go all the way back to plank. We're just going to stay in this bear crawl position. 15 seconds. 10 seconds. 5, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Cool. Okay, final part is we're just going to practice the two of the bear crawls real quick. We're going to practice forward, backward, and left and right. So 30 seconds apiece. You're just going to take a few steps, going 3 to 5 steps forward, 3 to 5 steps back. We'll do that for 30 seconds, and then we'll go the same thing left to right. 3 to 5 steps one way, and 3 to 5 steps the other direction. All right. Get this out of the way. Start off going forward, backward. So again, we're going to start with those knees just a few inches off the ground. And we're just going to walk forward and backward. Short steps, just about 6 inches at a time. 10 seconds. Okay, now we're going to go left to right. 2, 3, 4, and then back. 2. And just keep working yourself back and forth. 15 seconds. Three, 2, 1, and relax. Good. Okay, so there you have it. The full body dynamic stretch warm up for the day, and I'll be back at you guys in a little bit with the workout.